Hi, I'm Dijan. I'm going to share with you a sequence that I call breathing space. This version is with props, with adaptations, so that our friends with any physical limitation may also join. This is an excellent sequence to use your lungs in full capacity, especially focus on the breathing, inhalation aspect. There are other exercises and yogic practices that you can do to improve the exhalation, because if there are friends of ours who have asthmatic reactions or respiratory system problems, they may know that there are two sides of the problem. One is about the in-breath and the other one is about the out-breath. So this sequence focuses more on enhancing the capacity of the in-breath. We will utilize parts of our lungs that we don't normally use. We will make space in the abdomen, the thoracic cage, the clavicular area where the tips of the lungs are, and we will use props so that it's super accessible for anyone to practice. You can even do it during a coffee break at the office. And the props that I use is a strap or a scarf that you may have, or a t-shirt. I use a chair, and I use a pillow to make myself more comfortable in terms of height, so that my feet are grounded on the floor, and I can sit on my sitting bones, my body is well supported. So let's do something good for ourselves. Let's start with this sequence. We will begin with just observing how we breathe normally, naturally, placing one hand on the abdomen, the other hand on the rib cage, so that we can feel how our body moves along with the breath. And try not to do anything extraordinary, just breathe naturally, normally, to map the way you breathe. Do you breathe more through the nose or through the mouth? In-breath and out-breath. Do you engage more the abdomen or the rib cage? The hand on the respective area will move. And how do you engage your abdomen? I used to have paradoxical breathing before I started practicing yoga properly. I used to suck in my abdomen when I breathe it in, and I used to expand it when I'm breathing out. So the reverse of what should be the natural flow. So yoga helped me to change that back into normal and healthy way of breathing. Now we're going to increase the scope of the breath a little bit, so we're going to interfere, inhaling into the abdomen, making a big belly. Exhaling, sucking in the navel gently. So exaggerating the breath a little bit, increasing the capacity. You can keep your eyes closed to stay more interiorized. Inhale, big belly, and exhale, sucking in the navel. And now, going a bit further, inhaling into the abdomen and also continuing with this big breath into the thoracic cage. And again, exhaling, starting from the abdomen. And gradually releasing also the chest area. One more time. And exhale. Now finding a more neutral way. So not the daily breath, but not an exaggerated one, and just a deep breath in. And a long, relaxed exhalation. And this last one is the one that we want to keep throughout the entire practice. Now that we brought awareness to our breath and also regulated how it should be during the practice, we will do some warm-up exercises just to prepare the body, dropping the head towards the chest and slow rotations. Half a circle inhale as we have practiced into the abdomen. And half a circle exhale. It's easier to exhale as the head is towards the chest, and inhale as the neck is extending to the back. opposite direction, being fully present with every movement in the area of the neck. It's important, this presence also prevents us from injuring ourselves, from doing strong movements that are not yet welcome in our body. And that will do. Now coming to the arms and shoulders, inhaling, rotations with the shoulder, exhaling, bringing the elbows close, inhaling, bringing the shoulder blades close. And opposite direction, inhalation as the chest opens, exhalation as the chest closes. Inhaling the arms up and exhaling, holding on to the side of the chair, stretching to the other side. And inhale up, long spine, exhale opposite side. And coming into a neutral position. Exhaling, head and tail try to come close. I'm holding on to my knees. Inhale, head and tail go back. And here I'm really increasing the capacity of my abdominal area. Exhaling, really curving into a ball here. And inhaling, expanding the belly. So having started with the abdominal breath, going deeper into that, I'm also warming up my spine. Going as deep as it's comfortable for you. Always preventing any area any zone where you feel pain. We want good pain, good stretch, nothing sharp, nothing too strong. And one last time. And exhale. And relax. And now we are moving to the thoracic cage. We're going to create space in this part of the body. You can use a strap for that. I'm keeping my balanced position. I'm lifting my left arm and dropping the hand to the level of the shoulder blade and grabbing the strap with my other hand so that my elbow is pointed towards the ceiling as far as you can, as far as it's accessible. I mean, it's okay if it's moving a little bit here and there, just do it within your limits. And my other elbow is pointing towards the floor. My spine is aligned straight. I'm not really pushing my chest forward, so the pelvis is in a neutral position. My head is aligned with the spine. And I'm closing my eyes in this pose. Just breathing in and out. This pose helps to massage my lungs. Now with the left arm raised, my left lung is expanded and my right lung is contracted. A gentle internal massage to the lung. I keep the breath deep, again breathing in towards my abdomen and allowing the breath to expand towards the chest. And exhaling, gently sucking in the navel. And allowing the out breath to extend towards the chest. pose. Keeping the eyes closed, take a moment to observe the effects. You may feel into the sensations in the chest area, feel the difference between the left side and the right side after this pose. And we will continue with the performance on the right side, raising the right arm up and grabbing the strap or the scarf at the level of the shoulder blade. Right elbow is towards the ceiling, left elbow is towards the ground, the spine is aligned straight, head aligned with the spine, our pelvis is in a neutral position. And let's bring our attention, our focus to the breath. With each breath, we're massaging the lungs. And that will do. Taking a moment of awareness to observe the effects. And now we will move to another pose, working on the tip of the lungs to create space in the clavicular area. For this we will bend forward, relaxing the head, interlock our fingers, and just lift our arms. Trying to lift the shoulders and breathe in and out in this pose. And that will do. Slowly coming up and observing the effects. We have worked on the abdominal area, thoracic cage, and the clavicular area to create more space. And now we will do some pranayama, some breathing exercises. First we start with 3 ventilation breaths. Very strong exhalation through the mouth and inhalation through the nose. So let's go for it. It may make you a bit dizzy, so it's good to take a few normal breaths. And then we will move into Bhastrika, the bellows breath. This breathing pattern will help us to really work, do a bit of cardio with our lungs, strengthen the muscles of the lungs. For practicing Bhastrika, we're going to inhale and exhale rhythmically. And we will do it up to 10 repetitions or less, unless you're a beginner, please keep it really moderate. And for people who have cardiovascular issues, acute issues, or high blood pressure, please refrain from this exercise or do it super gently, like very slow rhythm of inhalation and exhalation. And normally we take a deep breath afterwards and hold it for a little while. But again, if you have acute issues, please don't do any retention, just take a deep breath and relax. So I will do it in a moderate pace for the first round. Let's begin, exhaling first. And take a few normal breaths in between. We will do it a second time. Adjust your pace according to your own rhythm, whatever feels comfortable for you. If you feel dizzy at any point, please take a break. And the last round. And observing the effects, sensations in the area of the chest, in the lungs, sensations in your entire body, the upward movement of energy. And we will take a moment to observe the effects in our physical body, in our state of emotions, our state of mind. Whenever the mind is distracted, bringing it back to this observer state, letting go of any thoughts. And that will do. This concludes our sequence, breathing space with props. Congratulations, you did something great for yourself. And I'll see you in the next video.